This is the Simpit video blog, and today's story comes to us from iRacing, where they've made more announcements on their continuing partnership with the Blancpain GT Series. This is very cool. They've continuously been adding to the service, adding big names to it, prizes, things like that. That's been going on for some time. But what they've done now is they've created sort of a series within a series, we'll call it. They are doing the Endurance Series Championship. Now, they're actually doing Season 4, which is coming up in about 5 weeks. They're using Season 4 as sort of a qualifier for the teams to be entered into the official World Championship Endurance Series, which is going to begin in April. It'll actually run from April to September next year, 2016. It's going to allow the top 40 teams to compete for the World Championship in the Endurance Series. This is in association with Blancpain. There will be prizes. There will be championships awarded. This series is going to have the efforts of that series backing it, so you've got some prestige that is there that isn't there with some other unnamed series. You're going to look at 40 car grids for the races. The races are going to be 3 to 6 hours long with 2 to 3 drivers per team. You have 4 different classes in this series right now. All the teams are going to be using different cars. They're hoping for a really good split. I think they're hoping that it will naturally, where the teams will pick different cars, give them a nice split. If not, they're willing to even distribute cars to make sure that it looks true to life with the real Blancpain series. We want a nice diversity of cars fighting out for a manufacturer's championship, and that's one of the championships that's going to be awarded. You're going to have team championship, drivers championship, manufacturer's championship, and you're going to have prizes available to the winners, which is a very, very big deal. This is something that I'm very excited about. Running with teammates, running endurance racing is a completely different type of racing. Of course, racing always comes down to the fastest lap, who's going to win. But in endurance racing, you always got to hand that car over to a second driver. I've been that second driver or that first driver handing it over, and if you're that first driver, you just want to bring it home unhurt. Give it over to your teammate so he can get the job done. And if you're the second driver, you're hoping your teammate can do the same thing and even deliver you a car that can compete in the race. You might be out of the race before you even get your turn. That's a whole added frustration, but it's one of the challenges of endurance racing, and it's something that makes it really fun. So I will have as many of the details. The details are still a little bit vague. I don't know the exact prizes. I don't know the exact details of everything on the series. I think it's still sort of in development a little bit, but it is a ways off. So well, we have 5 weeks until Season 4 begins. Season 4 will be the qualifying season that will allow iRacing to determine the top 40 teams. The teams will going to have to declare themselves in advance, so you will have to be known by iRacing as a team. You are going to have to register your 2 to 3 drivers and your car. There will be no changes allowed. You are locked in for that Season 4 season, and then at that point they can set the field for the official World Championship Endurance Series. So like I said, I'll put some details at the Simpit website with this video. You can see as much information as I have available, and that way you'll know as well. If you're not in iRacing, you wouldn't even find out about this. So I'll have those details. You can check it out. Hopefully it's something that inspires you. Even if you're not in iRacing, these races will be broadcast, and I can guarantee you they will be some exciting races. So this is the Simpit video blog, and I will see you on the track.